Good morning, sunshine! It's time to do the children thing. I know it's a lot of enthusiasm. It's Wednesday. Wednesday's the best day of the week.
Morning.
I don't know. What are we doing today? Going to knitting? Are we hanging out all morning or what?
Oh,
Okay, then I will see you at the school.
Cool.
I love you. See you soon. Bye.
Well, we need to tell you something.
Okay, go ahead.
So, Mom got Wednesday, so she's gonna hang out with my aunt, Amanda.
Okay, stop leaning on me. You have your own whole support system in your spine.
Yeah,
I love you. So, good morning. It is Wednesday, the 8th of May. Very exciting. I love Wednesdays because Wednesday is a no work day and it is the day that I hang out with my sister. So, today we're going to go to her house and watch Sense8, and then, which I really, really like. I've seen both seasons, but she's making her way through them. So, I really enjoy that show, but she is just starting on the show, so we're going to watch that. And then we are going to go to knitting, which is super exciting. So, follow up on yesterday's vlog. I went back to the library and I actually grabbed a tripod off the shelf to just see if I could use it, and it's the wrong type of tripod for what I need. So, I guess it's not such a tragedy that I can't rent it from the library, but I really did try to get the I tried to be able to record the tutorial. I don't know if I told you that I finished the first fingerless mitt at the zoo, but I did. I finished it. I bound off as we were walking back toward the bus and finished before we got back on the bus, and then started the second one. So the second one is, I don't have it. It's almost to the thumb opening. It's like right here, but I want to save this part and the thumb part for the tutorial. So that project is being put on pause. I don't need it until it's cold again. It's not even for me, but the recipient doesn't need it until it's cold again, and we're going into summer. So I don't need that until autumn. I will attempt to get that tutorial. I really want to get that tutorial filmed in May. So I'm going to do my best to make that happen. Also, I put up this picture on Instagram a couple days ago, and the winner of that Instagram poll was the flower bag by one vote. It was super close. So inside the flower bag is the yarn that I got from Kalisha when I did her Pisces make-along. So I'll be making the Orion hat next, the next time I feel the urge to cast on something new. And then I also put up this question poll on Instagram. It's not really a poll, it's a question. And there was no consensus on what project I should pull out next. So what I have decided is I will write a list, or have written a list of the numbers, and I will pick up each of those numbers for at least a day. Not work on just that all day, but have that be kind of my main focus for the day, because I don't have a main focus project right now. I have 2 pairs of socks that don't have a deadline, or I mean the deadline is Christmas and it's only May. I have the chaotic neutral, which as long as I keep up with it, I mean it doesn't take that long to do a clue. So I have that, and then spinning for the chaotic neutral and the sweater for Mara, but again that gets done when it gets done. So today I will be working on the project in this bag. Does anyone remember what this is? I know it's been a really long time. What do you think is in here?
Oh, I just Maria 33 and Fish Crafts. Come down below to see what you think is in here.
So, this is the Tripartite by Stephen West. I know it's that sweater that I don't want to work on, that I didn't even get very far on.
It's the project that Mom is working on, made out of yarn. So if you guessed that, comment down below. I got right.
But this is where I am. I'm in like the first part, but the second instructions. So I will be taking this, and this is appropriate because I got this yarn at the knit shop, so this is what I can work on when we do knit group at the knit shop. Um, this bag is from Silvershed USA. It was a zombie knit apocalypse bag, and I think this is probably my favorite zombie knit apocalypse bag. And I super love the interior fabric. It's just so fun, and every time I see it, it makes me excited, which is why I put this project in here, so at least I could be excited about the bag, even though I'm not excited about the project because miles and miles of garter stitch. So, any last thing that you want to say to them?
Just Maria 33 and Funny Fish Crafts. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and hit the bell notification button for when new videos to know. And remember, hashtag Just Maria 33 and Funny Fish Crafts videos are amazing. Goodbye.
You guys, I'm ridiculous. This is unnecessary. So, I'm packing my bag so that I can go hang out with my sister because I will be gone all day with her. So, I have my bag. This was from ZK number 1. I have my keys clipped on because those are important. I can't go anywhere without them. But then, this is what I put in my bag. This project I said I was going to work on. Okay, fine. You know, one project. That's totally normal. No, not one project. This bag that has, I know I just talked about it, but I'm actually going to show it now that I'm here. It has yarn from Kalisha. She hand dyed this with love. And I might start a hat today. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Okay, 2 projects, fine. Well, then I was like, I should take my mystery knit along and finish up clue 8 because I am only halfway through and maybe I'll want to work on that. Maybe I'll want to finish it off. This is getting a little ridiculous. Oh, but wait. Then I was like, the trough shawl makes really good car knitting because it's just stockinette or garter stitch. Okay, sure. That's yarn from the yarn shop. So if I really don't want to work on tripartite anymore, I can work on this. But they're the same needle size and they're both just knit stitches. Do I need to bring trough? No. Am I going to bring trough? Yes. So that's 4 projects. Why? Why do I feel the need to bring all of this knitting? But I do. Oh, but I'm not done with the knitting yet because I also have this Joanne sample. At least this is a way different size needle and yarn. So at least I can justify it to myself as, you know, changing out how my hands are working so they don't get tired. So yeah, this is a sample that I'm working on. I'm bringing that too. And then in this very stuffed bag, see how full it is now? I'm also putting my notions pouch. I actually have 3 notions pouches that I use, and they all have almost the same thing in them. So this one just happened to be the one that was closest. The other one's at the foot of the bed by my other projects. My wallet, some fruit, a granola bar, and a small bag of chips. Somehow, I will also fit my laptop in this overstuffed bag. Why am I this ridiculous? Are you, please someone tell me that they also overpack their knitting when they're just going to be gone for a day out of their house. Like, and I'm going to a yarn shop. Like, what is this? Who, please say someone else does this much ridiculous. Okay, not this much. You don't have to be this ridiculous because this is excessive and I realize it's excessive. Please tell me you bring more than you need, at least sometimes. This is excessive. Also, while we're talking about quirks, Becky from Soprano Knits just posted a picture on her feed in the recent past, um, so the last couple days, about re-wearing clothes, and this is totally a thing I do. You probably have noticed that I don't change into pajamas. I either wear the shirt that I was wearing to during the day to go to sleep, or I wear nothing. Um, and Tuesday into Wednesday, I wear the same outfit because I work 4 days a week at a school. But um, I'm probably going to wear the leggings that I wore yesterday. I'm definitely wearing them today, and I'm probably going to wear them tomorrow, and probably also even on Friday because I am teaching. I taught a class yesterday, so I wasn't at the school. Hanging out with my sister today. And Thursday, I'm teaching a private class, so I'm also not going to the school. So I'll be in 4 different locations where the only person who will have seen me more than one time is my sister. So really the only reason I change clothes that aren't actually dirty is because it's socially unacceptable to rewear clothes. And, fun fact, I have a chair in my room that holds my clothes that I've worn once or a couple times, but aren't actually dirty yet, so that I can make sure to rotate them before I wash them. I'm just saying, like, the idea, when I was in college, there were these girls across the hall who, first of all, had like 20 pairs of jeans each. I don't think I've ever had more than like 4 pairs of jeans at a time. And they would wear a pair of jeans for like half a day and then change them. And then they would wash like all 20 jeans at the end of the week because they had worn them all. And that's just ridiculous. It's, it's just not needed. I mean, it's really not. So that's just, that's my life. And if you think that I'm unhygienic, it is what it is. But nothing ever, I never wear clothes that smell gross. So if I am really sweaty one day, then I don't rewear that shirt. If I spill something gross on my clothes, then they go in the wash. But in most daily wear, like I'm not getting dirty. So just rewear the same clothes is the thing. Mara also rewears the same clothes. Um, I make her change her leggings every day, but she keeps her leggings on rotation for the week. So she actually only wears 2 pairs of leggings instead of 5 pairs of leggings. And Gabriel wears the same pair of pants to school all week and then changes his shirts every day because he's smelly. Yeah. And when I worked at the dog daycare, I wore the same outfit for an entire week of work. So the exact same leggings or sweatpants if it was winter time, the same work uniform shirt, the same hoodie all week. With the exception of changing out undergarments. Like undergarments get changed every day in our house. Because yeah. Anyway, it's just that's how we do. And I don't understand when people I really don't understand when people wash their clothes all the time because you're wearing out your clothes that way. And you're using so many resources that way for, laundry detergent, whatever type you use, or soap, nuts, or whatever you use, plus all the water. Plus, if you use a dryer, then you have a dryer running. So, just a lot. That's a lot. Side note, in case you care, we do use a dryer, um, especially in winter. we use the dryer. And then in summer, I tend to air dry a lot of stuff, especially bigger things like blankets that take up, a whole load or a half load of laundry by themselves. I air dry those in the summer when they will dry quick enough to not smell weird. So we got to the school and I got in my sister's car. And then we got to drop off the kids. And the dean said, "I'll see you at 8:30 for the meeting." My nephew has an IEP. Neither of us remembered. So my sister is walking into the building to go to this IEP. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh. And the dog just tried to make a run for it. My sister left her keys on the center console. The dog hit the button that slides open the door. So my sister's inside at the meeting, and I am out in the car watching the dog because she can't be trusted in the car for a half hour. Normally, I would go to the meeting with my sister, but we both forgot it was today, so she brought the dog, which is fine. Dahlia, what are you doing? What are you doing? Dolls. Dahlia. Hi. What are you doing with your little snaggletooth? Also, we went and got breakfast before this meeting, but we didn't. So we went to Starbucks. Okay, so chai, which is delicious, and they gave us the extra, so it was almost like a small extra. And I got scones because I love scones. And then my sister was like, "We should bring breakfast to the meeting." So then we went to Tim Hortons and I got a bagel with cream cheese because that's delicious. It's a pretzel bagel, in case you were wondering. It was a tough call between the pretzel bagel and the Asiago cheese bagel. Ideally, if they could, I would like them to give me a pretzel bottom or pretzel top and an Asiago cheese top and keep the bottoms. But then I'd have to buy two different bagels. I didn't want that. So we got that and a dozen muffins for her to take into the meeting. So I might also have a muffin if there is a berry explosion still when the meeting's over. Otherwise, no muffin. Do I need all of the carbs in the world? No, I don't need them. Do I want them? Yes. So much yes. Hello, sunshines. So we did go to my sister's house and watch a show after the meeting, but not Sense 8 because her children or one of the children who lives in that house took the Roku cable. So we watched Supernatural instead, which is fine. I love Supernatural. And then we went to knitting and I worked on her sweater a little. I did like 3 garter ridges. Yay me. It's closer to being a finished sweater, whatever. I finished the clue for today on, what is this bag? In this bag, I mean. Chaotic Neutral. That's my own knit along. This bag is from Kendra of Hooked by Happenstance, and this bag is by Silver Shed USA. That's what my sister's sweater is in. During the meeting, I worked on Trough, which is in this bag, and then, and at my sister's, I did a little more work on the sample. It's like twice as long as it was. Good job, me. Then, at Knit Group, because I worked on all of the other things, I felt justified in starting the hat, the Orion hat by Kalisha Ryan. So it's gonna be beautiful. My sister says that she wants to borrow it. So we'll see. Maybe I'll have enough for 2 hats. I don't know how much this is actually going to take. I have a cake of sport weight yarn, so we'll see. Or maybe I'll just make her her own someday. So yeah, there's that. And then when we go to the yarn shop, my sister always buys me a thing. So I was looking around and none of the yarn really spoke to me. And then I saw this fiber and I was like, well, I've been spinning the past little while. I can totally get a braid of fiber. So this is from Frabjous Fibers. It's a BFL. And this is the color number 123 patina. So I got this. It's 8 ounces. And I was looking at it. And I was thinking, and then I was like, man, there's 2 braids. I should have gotten the second one because then I could spin a sweater. So I'm gonna spin a sweater. There is a fair bit of this yellow color, so I'm thinking that when I spin it, I will either pull out some of that yellow and not spin it so that it's a less yellow color because yellow is not a good color on me. And I can just save that yellow for something else. I'll figure something out for it. So now I have 16 ounces, which is totally enough to make a sweater. Maybe not a sleeved sweater, but totally enough to make a sweater. Even if I take out, 2 ounces worth for yellow fiber, it's still enough to make a sweater. So that's going to be coming up maybe this summer. Also, my sister bribed me into picking up her children today by buying me a tropical smoothie for lunch. So I'm going to eat that while I'm in the parent pickup line. And then I'm going to take all the kids to the park for, an hour or something because it is a lovely day. And there's going to be a lot of park going for the rest of the school year, I feel, except when it's rainy, which it was yesterday, which is why we went to the library instead of the park.
Guys, welcome back. This morning we recorded a video today.
Yep, and now where are we?
At the park. Well, to be honest, just my 33 by Fishcraft fans. We are. There is a playground right here.
Yep, so we're just hanging out at the park for a little while.
Fans, comment down below if you like parks.
I'm very cold. The agreement was that I would take my sister's children after school for an hour, and it has been an hour and a half. And so I don't know when she's planning to arrive to come get her children from the park. And I am cold and I would like to go home. And this one, she would also like to go home.
Well,
so that's kind of frustrating.
I got some flowers just for my mom.
Yep.
But it's from a field, not a neighbor's house.
That's right. Fields are okay, neighbors' houses are not. And I only brought this project out of the bag, or out of my car, because I thought that I was only going to be here for an hour. And I really don't want to work on this
Fans,
project.
I gotta tell you
But it's the
something.
only one I have. My sister showed up about 10 minutes after I made that video. And then we came home, we cleaned, we ate dinner. It wasn't anything exciting. I watched some Harry Potter and did a little bit of crafting, but not very much because I was tired. So, yeah, there's not anything to add except here comes your spoiler alert for the Chaotic Neutral Mystery Knit Along.